Okay, we're ready.
Welcome back to the Great Displacement, where our heroes last left us off in Lakemont, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Okay, so we went back and we spied on the concentration camp. Our buddy Condor was there. Conwin. I keep calling him Condor.
Condor.
It is now Condor.
Buddies now. So
He's
Condor,
gonna adopt himself a superhero name. It'll be Condor.
he was about to get himself and his buddies killed. We gave him weapons, which was a super bad idea.
It was.
Nothing bad will happen at all.
And those weapons will never be traced to us.
We snuck in. Yeah, it is a shithole. They're being treated bad. We snuck out. We ran away. We met with the Lord Dwarf. I believe his name was Barnibus Brickgut.
What a great name. I wonder who came up with that.
Yeah.
Probably Puddles.
And then Gilbert, he actually comported himself very well. He didn't insult their race or challenge them to death.
Not much. Just enough insult.
Seems friendly. We had him, or he sent out some riders to investigate the camp, and then he kind of suggested we go help with his outposts. He'll meet us there with information and potentially a new job.
Oh,
and we bought some bitch new armor.
Yeah, bitch in new armor.
From Tygon, the strange guy.
Yeah, who, like, made sense on paper would be buddies, but we're not buddies.
Yeah.
Tygon is the god of smiths.
He could get us some better armor if he's a god. Jesus. But I think also we said to Barnibus that if we sort out the goblin situation, that he would give us the name or like give us information about the dwarf conspiracy. So.
Oh, and yes. I made the first ever mixology diplomacy check.
Yes. Yeah.
That happened.
Went pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think it's like we're gonna head, like we've bought armor. Next morning we're heading on the water. I think we were thinking of doing. Like,
yeah, I think the easiest part would be to go across the water on that ferry he suggested.
Yeah. Because you were saying that they go, like, across to the post, don't they? They don't just go to Riverhead.
So, he has, like, his own personal watercraft, his own personal ship that can take you to that side.
Perfect.
There's a couple of... He mentioned that they were, like, building something over there, so sometimes boats go that way.
It's the Brickgut boat.
Cool. Well... That's what we do then, I suppose. And he said we could use his boat?
He said that he would have somebody take you over.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So yeah,
now hopefully this time Poochie won't decorate the deck.
Yeah, hopefully it's a little calmer. I mean, it is a lake, not an ocean, sure.
Yeah, it's like really not like when you get to the middle it can get wavy, but it's relatively flat overall.
Does anyone need to do anything before we head to Barnibus's boat? I think we're all sorted with our armor and such.
I think we're all good. Wesley, how about you?
I kind of need to get to the boat so I can. I didn't sleep last night.
Oh. Aww. Oh, okay. Well, Alex, is there anything?
What's her name?
What?
You've got to name your gun a girl's name now. Your new one.
Oh, it's not done yet.
Alex, is there anything that you need to do before we leave?
Not really. I've got my stuff taken care of.
Thank you for buying this excellent outfit as well. I am quite fond of it.
Ah, yes, all the outfits look very nice. Thank you, thank you.
All the ruffles.
I mean, it makes it easier to keep getting contracts and jobs and stuff if you're more recognizable, and you're really recognizable, Thrust.
Thanks you. I would like to be more recognizable, so this definitely helps with that. I think I'm going to wear my traveling clothes while we're traveling though, but whenever I'm talking with people, I'll definitely wear this outfit.
Yeah, that outfit probably wouldn't be good near water.
Yeah, so I pack it into my bag and just wear my regular fancy traveling clothes. So now I have 3 sets of fancy clothes instead of just 2.
Wow.
I find that funny. You have a fancy set of traveling clothes, then you have a fancy set that you don't get dirty.
Yeah, well, I have 2 sets of good, like, fine set of clothes, but one of them is for traveling, so it's a little worn, and the other one is, like, my nice one, and now I have an even nicer one.
And
I'm a walk-in
Gil was
wardrobe.
Lucky enough, and Gibbleton was lucky just to have one.
Eventually, we'll get you one of those little stands so you could pull around all your outfits behind you.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Well, shall we head to the boat then?
Yes.
Ah, yes. Good idea.
Cool. So we're at the Ebony Coin. I mean, we just walk straight there, like wherever the boats are.
Yeah, so
And look for somebody to signal to us or ask around.
how late do you get up in the morning?
Like early.
Okay, so it's
Early,
like
yeah.
6:30, sort of.
Yeah.
Early enough to eat some breakfast, check out for some oatmeal mimics, and then get to the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, so by the time you get down to the docks, it's probably, like 7:30. Like, you're doing real good. You're out early, and you see all the fishermen, who are, like, getting their, like, the last round of fishermen are about to head out. They're getting their boats all ready, nets and all that. You also see, like, down here, a bunch of merchants that are getting their stuff already. Over here are the merchants, sorry. And then, whatever. Yeah, over there are the merchants. And so when you get down this street,
Are you pinging the actual
am.
map? Because I don't see a thing.
my life is hard. Merchants are over here.
Oh, there we go.
Fishermen are these 2 middle docks. And then these 2 are mostly merchants. Merchants are on the right. These 2 or 3 docks are like fishermen. And then the last one over here seems to be like swankier than the others.
Mhm.
And so you get over there, you get to like here, and it's pretty evident which one you're supposed to go to.
Okay. Excuse me, we've been told that we can have passage on a ship to the post, the Fort Hill thing. Are you taking us? And I just talk to the first person I see.
So you go down, and there's like there's a vessel with a great big hammer on it, and like on the side of painted, and it has like somebody who's clearly like washing the side of the ship. You see another person, and when I say ship, it's really a boat, maybe like 20 feet long.
Okay.
And there's like another person that's doing some rigging stuff and getting the boat ready, and they tell you, yep, we are. And he looks down at like his piece of paper. He one of the people on the boat gets a piece of paper out. He's like, are you guys going to the watchtower? And he looks at you, and he looks a little bit stupid.
Yes, that's where we're headed. Is the captain on board, or whoever steers the ship? We'd like to leave as soon as possible, if that's fine.
Well, that would be me, and also, yes. And he puts the paper away, and he starts furling ropes, unfurling ropes, like doing different things to get things ready. And he doesn't say anything else to you. He kind of just goes about his business.
I suppose we'll just get on and wait until you leave. Is that all right?
He He says, "You do that."
Okay. What was your name, by the way?
My name is Thormok.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Thormok. I will just be on the boat.
You do that. I'll be over here doing everything else.
Excellent.
He's giving you a little sass.
And with that, Poochie and Gilbert gets on real fast.
Yeah.
Wesley will put his pack down and take a little bit of vodka and drink it and go to sleep.
Yeah. Poochie is a tiny bit excited, so he gets on real fast and goes to the front, like puts both his paws on like one side of the boat, like staring out at the water, like a dog that's really excited to be in the car, with his tongue hanging out, going.
Damn it, Poochie. Okay, so you get on the ship, and after maybe like 20 minutes of waiting around, and everybody seems busy during that time. No one seems to be just like sitting around. They're all busy. They're all doing things, and they cast off like as soon as it seems like they're able to. They mostly needed to what took so long was dealing with finishing cleaning the boat, and then they were also waiting on a shipment of like food for the day to come down from the fish market opening up, and so they've got some smelly fish ready to get cooked up. Well, it is already cooked. It's ready to be eaten. For lunch over there on the lake, and you're off. You see the boat has one mast, 4 people who are rowing, 1 person steering in the back. There is a sail, but there's not a lot of wind on the lake. It's not that windy, honestly. Like there's just not enough elevation change here to drive winds down onto the lake. And there's really just too much land between the lake and the ocean to get a good like breeze off of the ocean. So it's not super efficient to have the sail, but it looks really nice. And so you get out on the water.
It's
and
a fail sail.
That sail is a backup blanket.
Pretty much. So you get on the lake. You eat your lunch with the crew. Lunch is provided, and they seem to be kind of quiet around you. But like when you're not looking, or like if you guys are not near them, they'll be talking amongst themselves. It seems like they've been told not to bother guests. So you get to the watchtower after pretty much the whole day. Let me take a look at map. Yeah, so the watchtower, if you zoom in a little bit, wow, this map is so low resolution compared to the pro ones that you can get once you upgrade. Yeah, so you're going. Where's the stupid? You're going from like here, and you have to go down and then like into this. This is like you have to kind of hook here, and the port is like right here. And so it seems like they're working on building on this little peninsula. As you come in, you can see a few small bits of buildings that are getting built here. This is obviously not to scale. This
I was going to say, that's a huge tower.
yeah, none of this is to scale. These are much larger than they actually would appear for the fact that you need to be able to see them. I think I actually made them as small as I could. So you've got this tower is like obviously not that tall. It's just like it almost looks like a lighthouse because of the way it's close to the ocean, or the lake rather. And so as you come in, you see people building. There's not a ton. There certainly is not like commoners. There's no one seems to live here, but you do see boats, like many boats, probably like a dozen boats, docked up. Most of them with seeming to be like ferries for these people to do construction. They're building a nicer tower. They're building some buildings. It seems like they want this to become a little port, but it hasn't yet. So you land, and again, the crew is very quiet. As you get off, they quickly dock up the ship and expect you to kind of just go. No one says anything to you. They're very quiet.
Oh yeah. Thrust gets off.
Off
And,
the ship we go.
yeah, thanks, Thormok.
Yeah. Poochie and Gilbert both get off really fast.
Okay.
Like, come on, Poochie. He's like, okay. And he like runs down.
That probably wakes me
Mows
up.
people over. Yes, he actually jumps it. He actually like jumps over Wesley and
Steps
Wesley,
on his balls.
You. I don't know. I don't think Peachy's is that accurate.
Sounds like something a cat would do than a dog.
You don't have my
does
dogs.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come
So
on, he'd obviously take after Gilbert. He saw what Gilbert does to balls. He'd do the same. Oh my god.
He does that two-legged, just pounding the floor thing.
You're like, oh, quick, let's wake up Wesley. Peachy, you know what to do. Two paw stomp.
Two paw stomp.
I'm all curled up.
So when you recover from your trauma and get off the ship, they seem to go right back out on the water. They don't
Okay.
they just leave as soon as you're at the dock.
What if we have to go back? I mean, personally, I don't want to go all the way around the lake. I mean, the boat was fun.
We'll cross that bridge or that lake when we come to it, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Did my nap keep me from being exhausted from my all-nighter?
Yeah, you definitely would have had enough time to sleep. It would have been a solid 6 hours on the
Cool.
lake. So as long as you slept through it, they were, like I said, the crew was super quiet. So unless the rest of them were making noise, you got 6 hours of sleep.
Is there like a port ledger person who, I don't know what they're called, like they basically take into account all of the boats that come
Portmaster?
in? Yeah,
A what?
like a bosun or something. It's like portmaster. Basically,
Yeah,
someone who
somebody-
like
Somebody who
Transporting.
manages the docks.
exactly.
The
Yeah.
dock- I'm sorry.
Heroes.
So it seems like you can picture that somebody like that working here in the future, but there's just not enough happening here for somebody to be warranted to like have that be their job.
Okay.
You do see people who seem to be managing construction, but they don't care about you. Like they see that you come in the boat with the great big hammer on the side of it, and they don't even take notice of you. They just do their best to like avert their eyes.
They're in a different unit.
I suppose we go into the tower.
The
watchtower?
tower is like maybe 3 stories tall, made out of wood, and you get up straight into it with a ladder, and it's just like maybe a couple of feet by a couple of feet, so it'll comfortably seat like 4 or 5 people in it, but there doesn't seem to be anything going.
Yeah,
Like, there's a couple of people sitting in it manning the watch, but that's it.
I'll stay on the ground with Peachy.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm here on behalf of Barnibus, coming to clear up the goblins. Can you point me in their direction so I can kill them?
So you're on the ground and they're in the towers. That you're telling me?
Yeah, I'm like yelling up to them.
Okay. One of the guards looks down at you, and he goes, "What? Who? Oh, Barnabas? Oh, goblins. They're that way." He points east.
We just leave that way.
like, come on, Poochie, let's go this way. Goblins are this way. And Peachy just like starts running.
When was the last attack? Well, yell up.
He goes, "Tack, you're not on the ocean anymore, or you're not on the lake anymore. What are you talking about?"
Okay, I just walk away from him.
Okay.
I'm not dealing with
You hear him like mumble something, and that's it. So as you turn around and you go like farther away from that, you notice that there is a stable, a small stable, which was mentioned to you by Barnibus. And as you get over there, it seems like there's somebody whose job it is to live at this stable. You see like a small room. It's not even enough to be called a house. It's like a small room, which
Shanty shack.
is basically just a bedroom. Yeah, shanty shack. And so it's attached to this 3 stable, 4 stable, I guess stable. But it has like 4 horses in it. and they're just kind of doing horse stuff. One's laying down, one of them's just standing there looking at you with a horse face, and the others are kind of eating. And so you move over around the corner, like so that you can actually see the shack, and there's a person in it who looks up from. He seems to be attempting to read something very poorly. Like he doesn't. He's like trying to sound it out. That he clearly doesn't know what he's doing. And he looks up and at you guys, and he like quickly puts the book away, and he's like, yes, hello.
Hello, we're here on behalf of Barnibus. We're going to kill some goblins. We were told to come here for some horses that we can use to travel and then bring back once we're finished.
That would be me. Yes, hold on. And he like goes and he gets like this sort of like leather-bound book. It's relatively small, like a medium-sized, normal-sized book, like a paperback size. He opens it up and he's like trying to read what it is that's inside of this, like, and he's like, he clearly can't read whatever was written in it. And he's like, "Yep, looks like you're all here." And he like, are you rolling? I have to take myself off, talk to myself. Okay. I'm glad that Poochie's having a great time. And so,
Yeah, Poochie's having a fun time.
so he's like, "Yeah, you're all here," and like scribbles in the book, and then he like closes the book again and puts it down.
What was he writing with?
It like it's like a quill and ink sort of deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so he like dips it in his little. He has a what do you call it? It's not really a desk. It's more of like a podium with a book and like writing utensil on it. It's like something you would expect to be in a monastery, like for monks to scribe books over and over again, right? It's sort of like that. And so he like makes a mark in there, seemingly randomly.
I was curious, is this actually writing or more like Pictionary?
It's writing. It would resemble writing with letters and words that you would be familiar with, like in real life. But like, it's definitely a lot more. Like the accent is not English at all. It's very Germanic sounding words and language overall.
Back in the long, long ago, before spell check.
Yeah. So he seems to like get to work saddling up some horses for you, and he says, "I'll be just a few minutes and you'll be on your way." Saddles them all up for you and hands them off.
Thank you. We'll bring them back when we're done. Shouldn't be more than a few days. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
That was easy. I don't think he can read.
Well, I walk over writing Poochie, and I'm like, "You guys done yet? Poochie wants to go."
Let's go then. Saddle my horse. And away I suppose we just go east and use Lyra to look for tracks and
Use Lyra.
East to get randomly into the hills.
yeah.
Lyra
head
is
east.
now a tool.
She's the best survivalist, so
We cast Lyra.
Lyra, I choose you.
So you can get to the road in a day.
Lyra's only level 2 Pokemon. Trade her out later.
So just
Man, that means
road
on
like
this,
a day.
like going through this glass, she's gonna level up like 5 times.
yeah. Going through this here, sorry, just remind me, is the attacks are like in between Hillsbard and the Watchtower, correct? Or are they like
The
on the
attacks
other?
have been upon this stretch of road here,
Okay.
and recently he said they've been getting closer to town.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
and the
yeah.
town the town we're worried about is Hillsbard, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we should ride to the road and stay there the night, and then maybe go looking tomorrow, if that's
Yes, that's a good idea.
Okay. So you get on your new horses. They're very well bred or whatever. They seem really nice. Of high quality horses.
Mm-hmm.
And you ride a with seemingly there's literally nothing here. Like you're basically riding through pasture at first. Like it's rough. There's some trees, but it's not there's no farms or anything. And then gradually as you get towards the road, maybe like oh right, that's right. You guys are starting in the afternoon here. I forgot. Okay, so it's like 2 o'clock or so when you leave.
Mm-hmm. So
you
we'll just
actually
ride
would only get to like here maybe.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so we're still in the woods.
Yeah, so you're in this like rough pasture, and as you get closer to like nighttime, as the sun starts to set, you see there appears to be like a farmland in front of you, but you don't even see a farm. Like you don't see like the buildings associated with it. It's like a rolling hill, and the rolling hill seems to have some grain planted on it.
Okay.
We see any
but
goblin
it's-
scat around?
Why don't you roll me some sort of investigation? You find no goblin scat.
Only a little
how,
Poochie scat.
how about poop?
You do see with an
A
18
goblin
you
jumps out of the bush.
see poop. You do see poop from various animals.
So a goblin doesn't jump out of the bush going, skibidi
uh,
No, that does not happen. Also, fuck you. And what else? You get to the point where you see like it's like a field of wheat, and you're basically on the edge of it when it looks to be the normal time of day where you're starting to have a hard time seeing in front of you. You've investigated the area a bit, and you've noticed quite a bit of deer poo, as well as a great amount of squirrel poo. But there doesn't appear to be any goblin poo.
well, shall we set up camp here for the night? The horses can eat some grain. We head off in the morning,
Yeah.
or do you want to continue?
We can probably rest for now. Just go when it's bright and
This
yeah,
field is probably good hiding spot too.
Yeah, if we don't need a fire, we could go sleep in the wheat.
I mean, that's fine for keeping watch, though. Can everyone see in the dark? I know I can.
I
No.
can.
I can cast light, so I'm doing okay.
Well, perhaps
I can cast lights on some pebbles, throw them out there.
Perhaps, did you say you can see in the dark, Wesley?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps, well, if we don't want to show anyone where we are, perhaps Lyra can take 2 watches, and me and Wesley can take a watch each, and then Gilbert and...
I keep forgetting she's here. She's so quiet.
I know, she doesn't really say much.
It's the quiet ones you have to watch out for.
Why?
I don't know. It's all I've always been told that in bars, and then they laugh, and I still don't get it.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. So yeah, Thrust is happy to take the first watch.
And if everybody's happy with it, I will curl up with Poochie, and we'll both fall asleep.
Cool.
Out of character, does Alex want to help him with his watch?
Alex doesn't mind. He was gonna stay up and just stay near the horses for a bit anyway.
Yeah, you can, if you want to stay up and help me with my -1 perception.
He will stay up to give Thrust company.
Oh, it's nice of you to stay up with me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of the habit of sleeping 12 hours a day.
And into the habit of giving you advantage.
I don't know if I can listen, but I'm blind.
No, it's...
Okay.
Oh, sorry, you...
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna do some role playing stuff, but that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm cutting you off. So the night goes by. I need the second watch person to roll me perception.
Oh,
Puddles and Alex, you're off the hook.
Okay.
No, sorry, Alex and Thrush, you're off the hook.
So one thing you notice over here, similar to Riverhead, is that even though you're a little farther away from the water, there's still an immense amount of frogs. There's so many frogs, and they all make this terrible sound all night.
You
I like
should
the frogs.
You should really record that next to your house and like play it for us during games so we know what you're talking about.
Are you talking about
That
free
ex-
frogs or like croaky frogs?
We call them peepers.
Oh yeah, we got the peepers here right now as well.
Oh yeah.
Peepers,
they just-
creepers.
It sounds like this. Hold on.
It sounds like bugs, like crickets almost.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Does it affect our sleep? Can we not fall
Uh,
asleep because of these peepers?
Well, they're quite loud and annoying. But you do manage to get most of, you don't, so you sleep like an extra couple hours because you keep waking up in the middle of the night.
Mhm.
But that's about it.
Okay, yeah. I didn't think there were bad frogs until I heard them.
There are bad anythings.
They
Those are bad frogs.
sound like birds.
Yeah, the frogs at home are nice.
Yeah, these I don't mind peepers, to be honest.
I like them when I'm inside and it's, there's an insulating layer between me and their fucking shit.
Yeah,
But when you're outside of
Forest
it,
fire killing.
they're actually loud.
yeah.
But yeah, so you do notice one other thing, which is that there's like a mild wind blowing. You see like the trees, the few trees. There's not a whole lot. It's not dense forest or anything, blowing. And you manage to see this sort of shifty shape of like a coyote or something, which seems to give your area a look, sniffs around a bit, and then decides that you're not worth its trouble and wanders off. So you're in the wilderness, even though you're
Alright.
near this farm.
I'll continue with my watch.
And that is it. So you guys wake up the next morning, and it is a little bit later than you probably wanted to get up, just because you didn't sleep very well.
Those darn peepers.
Yeah, but otherwise you're fine. So it's probably like 9.
Would we have caught any of them?
Good luck. I've never even seen one.
Okay. So no frog legs for breakfast.
No, they're very small. I mean, if you want to go frog fishing, you could probably figure it out.
It's called gigging, not
Yeah.
fishing.
Gigan.
Frog gigging, yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, they used to pay us a quarter for a tadpole and $1 for a full frog. And 50 cents if it had legs, but it was still a tadpole. And so the older they were, the more they were worth. So we would go down to this pond and we would catch as many of them as we could because they hated the peepers, and my friend's dad wanted them gone, so he gave us money to go catch them. Anyway, so you guys get up in the morning. Everything seems fine. You eat your oatmeal, and you get a nice breeze. It's like a moderate temperature. Seems a little warmer than it has been. No rain. Clear day.
And we head to the hills, or to the road, and then into the hills.
Yeah,
I
Okay,
suppose.
so you go. You have this
Onward!
field of wheat in front of you, and you're relatively close to it. And you notice that, like to the right, there seems to be a path, but it's like a couple hundred feet down. Same thing to the left. You're sort of in the middle of like a field, and you have to walk around it.
Yeah, we go down the path. We don't just like walk through a farm
Okay.
field.
Aw, okay.
Cool. So you walk around it. Poochie maybe.
Yeah,
decides
maybe
it's gonna
Gilbert
be
goes
rather
through the
than-
middle, but
So you go through the path, and as you eventually crest the hill, you do notice there is some sort of like a cabin associated with this farm, maybe one or two different buildings, but it's not like a big conglomerate like the last one. Remember, they were building it and had all those buildings. It's not like that. There's only a couple.
Okay.
And there seems to be like it's in the middle of 4 fields, but you're on the bottom left field and you're going east, right? So like it would be
Oh,
out of your
man.
way sort of to stop there.
We're coming in
Um,
way out of left field.
So
Are
you can-
there were there supposed to still be people there, or were they evacuated because of the goblins?
So that hasn't been mentioned.
Maybe we should go check that out. Goblins like shiny stuff, so they might have gone there to try to find things.
Good idea. Let's go. And I like pull out my lance. I just start like going forward. I'm like, come on, guys, let's kill those goblins.
But goblins,
I mean, they might not be there.
farmers don't really have much shiny things.
Goblins aren't very picky. Really, anything's fine with them. Shiny rocks, regular rocks.
Yeah, just rocks.
They just like rocks. I mean, if they like rocks, then maybe we can pay them off.
Well, it's not out of our way, so we may as well just pop in for a cup of tea, say hello.
Yeah.
Does it look like there's actually anybody in there? Is there like smoke coming out of the chimney or anything?
So as you get closer, you see there is a little bit of smoke coming out of the chimney.
Should I go knock the rest?
Yeah, why not? See who's there.
Okay. So I like go up there, take my lance, and kind of like whack the door 3 times. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Hello?
Hello? You
and-
hear from inside.
We're looking for goblins. They goblins in there?
So someone comes and opens the door, and it's a fair-haired human. And you see behind him there's like a bright-eyed little boy who's eager to see who's at the door. And he says, no goblins here today. They do harass the road a bit. We've had a lot of travelers stop in.
But they don't bother you?
No, they've never come this far west.
About how far do they usually attack?
Well, they seem to stop at the road. They don't seem to much care for everything past it.
Stick to the hills.
Yeah. Anything I can do for you?
Make sure you hide your shiny rocks. They like shiny rocks.
Oh, okay. I will do that.
Are you the owner of this land? Like, are you the caretaker for these farms? Are there other people working here, or just yourself?
Well, I'm certainly not the owner. That would be Lord Barnibus, but I am the caretaker. I do consider this farm my home, and I am in charge of it.
Just, we have a contract with Barnibus, and we're just trying to figure out what the deal is with everyone on this island, because we're new. Are you happy under his employ? Does he treat you well?
That's a strange question. Yeah, I mean, I've never met him. I just work this farm and make sure that I gather up the right amount of grain and ship it off. Someone comes and gets it, and there's not much more than that.
And he pays you well, enough to live? You have a comfortable life?
He looks at you. He takes a second to realize that you really don't know how this works. Like, this is something that everybody around here would know, right? Like, but since you're not from here, he's
Would
like, this person has knocked on my.
Came
Go ahead.
from a farming community.
Roll me history, or what would it be? Like, I want like a knowledge local, but that doesn't exist anymore.
Well, I'm proficient in history, so I like that.
History's the closest, yeah.
History's the closest, yeah.
Yeah, just do history for them.
Boom,
Yeah, so
baby.
you would know this, all right? But he'll explain it to you anyways. So he says, well, the lords, they own all the land, and they grant you a part of the land to work, and sometimes you have a bigger farm. I'm lucky. I have my own little place because I've been here doing this for quite a while. He seems like, when he says that, you're like, wow, you kind of look a little young, but maybe he's like in his 50s.
I thought this was a girl and a boy.
No, it's a
No,
fair
it's a
haired
man.
dude.
Oh,
And
okay.
a little boy behind him.
Men
You
can
hear,
have fair
you hear
hair.
noises in the background. You hear noises in the background, like someone seems to be cooking, but you can't see who they are. And so he says, you get land from the Lord, you work the land, and you give a good portion of what you grow away to the Lord as tax, and you keep the rest for yourself. And if there's any extra left over after that, then you can sell it and save up.
Okay,
Ooh, that's nice. That's very
it's
nice.
very illuminating.
It also means that if there's a bad crop in this area, you know, maybe on the other side of the lake it's not so bad, and they can help us sometimes by moving grain around and making sure that we're okay for a season. We've had that happen once, but it wasn't Barnibus who was in charge then.
Who was in charge then?
Oh well, then it was a different lord. His name was Silent Woods. Silent Woods. He's been gone a while now. Probably was a decade ago. We had pretty good crops, honestly. Lord Silent Woods did have, a domain, I guess, on this side of the lake, and up in the north, closer to the northern hills. They had a good crop, and us down here, we didn't get so lucky. There was not a lot of rain that season.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for the information. Did anyone
no
have
problem.
anything else that they would like to ask?
No, I'm good.
About how far is the closest spot where the goblins are heard to attack most frequently, if you know?
He scratches his chin, and he's like,
Like
I
a rough estimate of the area.
So he says, well, I always felt like the most dangerous part going into town is the area between the two hills that, before you get to town. Here. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay.
But that's only just because I feel like it's kind of compromised land, You're you're in between two hills.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But otherwise, it seems fine.
Well,
I'd say, yeah, just watch out there. Otherwise, you'll be pretty okay. Sometimes they do come farther south than that, but that's a kind of a choke point.
well, thank you very much for your help. Alex is going to just put a gold coin in the man's hand for them having disturbed them pretty out of the blue. And he's going to, at the same time, try to sleight of hand and drop another gold coin that'll roll towards the kid.
Ah,
Okay,
Okay,
sleight of hand
okay.
me.
I
All right,
have-
seriously, make a macro that's just adventure confetti.
Dang it.
You sleight of hand to try to get the coin to roll over to him, but it just falls.
Oh, well. It was a sad roll.
You dropped your coin there, Alex.
Oh, thanks, Thrust. Alex will just quietly... Dang it, roll.
So he said he looks at it and he's like, "Wow, thank you. This will actually really help me out." And
I hope so.
he
You and
says,
your
"Have a great
family
day.
Take care.
Let me know if there's anything I can ever do for you."
We might pop in on the way back, see how things are going, perhaps.
Oh.
Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, come on in. We'll get you some food that day, and we can have a meal. How's that sound?
That sounds lovely.
Wonderful.
Off to ambush point.
Yeah.
Mr. Trust, do you really not know how a farm works?
Well, I didn't grow up on a farm. I grew up on a trading post. All the wheat I saw came from people selling it to me. I didn't know how it was grown. Jesus. But now I do, so it's fine.
Who's this Jesus?
Jesus? Jesus? No, I said just cheese.
Just,
Just
do you
cheese.
want cheese or something, Thrust?
I kind of do
Trust
now.
use your words.
But yeah.
I mean, they offered us a meal on our way back, so maybe they could give you some cheese or something.
It'll just be cheese.
Cheese. Yes. Yes. Cheese is good.
Well, now that I know how farms work, it makes more sense to me now how this whole
I mean-
island works. Sort of.
It's-
It doesn't make sense with the whole elf stuff.
It's not that bad to not know how farms work. A lot of people who live in cities really don't.
Really?
I mean, most of them don't have to deal with farms or the farmers, so it's never relevant information to them unless they care to be the studious sorts.
Do you know much about farms, Alex? Did you grew up in a city, didn't you?
I have general knowledge of a few things, but that's just because I studied.
Where did you study?
I didn't study at a school. I just sort of collected books and read them.
Ah, self-taught. I respect that.
So by collected, and I do air quotes, do you mean stolen or borrowed?
I won't steal.
So you and he does the air quotes again. So you borrowed them?
No, I bought them.
Oh,
Sometimes I trade old books for new books just because you get tired of reading the same ones.
They did have a library, so I could just go there.
oh, that was nice.
Never been much a fan of books, to be honest.
Why are you writing one then?
Well, it's, it's putting my ideas down onto page. It's so people remember my name. I mean, I don't like reading them, but I want people to know who I am.
Kind of hard to remember the name Thrust. I mean, you can't really forget it. I mean, Thrust, yes, Thrust was here, the half-orc,
You're
the
referring
amazing
the whole
bard.
concept of the book.
Well, that is why I chose that name, so it does have a little flair to it.
You chose that name. What was your first name?
Well, my name is Thruck. Thrust is my stage name.
It's your stupid.
It was thrust upon him.
My first name isn't Thrust, and the shop isn't my last name. My name is Thruck. I just call myself Thrush because it's an easier name to remember, and it's, people like it. People remember it better than stupid old Thruck.
Well, it is important for bards to be flary and memorable.
Exactly. Something I learned from my my music teacher many years ago.
Well, hopefully we'll have a little interesting chapter for you to add to your journal after this goblin thing.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and find out, I suppose. Shall we go to these hills and stab some goblins?
So,
Yes, stab, stab, stab.
you guys take off from the farm and have to backtrack a little bit away from like the building.
Yeah.
And there's a path that seems to go down to the. It's like rough, like just looks like people use it once in a while, and therefore it has been cleared. But it's not like otherwise. It's not like paved or anything. So
Like
you go
just a
down
dirt
it.
path.
Yeah, just like a dirt path. And so you go down it. It goes down the rolling hill, and after some hours of walking, probably like an hour or so, you get to the point where you see the road, and it's like you crest the hill, and it's right there.
We follow it north.
Okay.
Yes. Oh,
So you follow it north, and after let's see how far you're gonna get.
Gonna just try to keep a good eye for anything that looks weird.
me and Poochie are out front. He's sniffing the wind, and I'm just looking around, making sure the goblins don't sneak up on us.
Okay, so give me perception rolls. Nice.
I'll take my passive of 9.
Okay.
I'll take my crit.
Skibidi-boo-wabba-doo-wabba-dop.
God damn.
And Wesley still sees more than you.
I know that's sad for me, but dang, I got a crit.
Good job. So you, as it starts to, the sun's going down. It's not dark yet, but the sun is going down. You get to the point where this guy seems to have warned you about. You see on both sides of the hills, or excuse me, both sides of the road are hills. where one is much closer to the road and the road hugs it, and the other one is like maybe, I don't know, 50 feet away from it. Otherwise, it's like a kind of a little valley. And as you round the corner around like this hill here, to continue on the road, you notice up ahead is like a big rock, like a boulder, and against the boulder there seems to be some sort of cart resting. You see this from a ways away. Normally you wouldn't really be able to make out what it is, but you're feeling real keen today, and so you go. As you round the corner, you notice it immediately, and you can tell it seems to be like a cart with a broken wheel, and there's a person who seems to be like kneeling down next to the wheel. Looks like a human.
I will walk up with Peachy and see if he needs help.
Are we sure it's not two goblins in the trench coat?
With a 24, I would hope so. Some stealthy fucking goblins.
So as you get closer, how close do you want to get?
Within say 10 within 10 feet, I'll say, hello, can I help you?
Okay, so as you walk up, you get to the point where you're like 30 feet away, 20 feet away, and you realize the person is like slumped over. They're not actually looking at the wheel or kneeling. Like they're kind of just like they're leaning on this crate, but like, yeah, you definitely don't think they're conscious.
Can I tell can I tell what race this is?
They're human.
Okay. Because if it was a dwarf, I'd just walk on back and say, let's go.
And at that point, you notice around you, you can hear like shuffling and noises in the bushes and in the trees and above the hill. So you're about 20 feet away from the cart. And
I'll like turn my head and go, guys, they're here.
I'm going to transfer you twice to get to this stupid.
We're camping now. This is where we camp.
So this is what you see.
And we were coming in from the left.
Yes, you're coming in from the west going to the east. And let me put you down, and then I'll show you what you see based off your perception roll. Sound good?
Sounds good.
I see a stray hair on Thrust head, and it's just really distracting.
And I see the same stray hair on my own head. It's like, get back! Behave!
Alex is just gonna help Thrust fix the stray hair.
I'm like, he has 832 hairs on his head.
No, you're busy with important stuff.
Okay.
And there's 20 goblins.
It's like the only gray hair on his head, and you two are trying to pluck it out.
Yeah.
I go a little autistic, and I just know things. I got tired of counting goblins, so I counted hair.
As important as killing goblin is, I mean, OCD, it's a bitch. Gotta fix that hair.
So you need one more of you.
So would be near Thrust fixing the hair.
So
Yeah.
you said I'm about 20 feet away from him? So
Yeah.
I'd be more like around here?
Yeah. And we're like as far back as we can be, I suppose.
This is where I turn back going, there you.
Did I get everybody there? Yeah, you basically would be as far back. So had you not had amazing perceptions, you would have had to been significantly closer to see these things. But here's what you notice. You hear... whoops, I hit the wrong button.
A doe deer?
Yep. You hear these guys, and you can hear something in the bushes over here.
Ping the bushes again? Which bush?
No.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
You can also tell that this person here is definitely dead. Or at least not conscious, for sure. Obviously, it's difficult to tell the difference between someone who's not conscious and dead. And it's at this point that
Well, sometimes
you've got
if
the
they've
jump on them.
if they've got a mountain on them, they're dead.
They seem to know you're there, but they don't know that you know that they're there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to do in this moment of like, I don't know, advantage?
Well, a couple of questions. This little hill, how steep? How much is this going to cost us to go up?
It would be a climb check. It's not like a hill. It's more of a cliff. It looks like a hill, but it's more of a cliff. It's like
So
a
me
rock.
and Gilbert both know they're there, and I'll go, Gilbert, are they okay? And everyone will see me like undo my holster so I can get to it easier.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked and go, nope. We've been surrounded up there, up top the cliff there, and there's some things that are over here in the bushes.
Oh, I know, and I pull out my pistol and I shoot the one up north.
Okay, perfect. So at this point, I will have everyone roll initiative.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let me give you the turn order so you can do it. And then I will put them on the turn order after you guys have taken.
Oh, that's terrible.
So Wesley is starting combat.
A little bit before you, Wesley. A little bit. Oh wow, 2 4s. Woo!
Man,
Oh,
we're
wow.
doing well today, Alex. Nailing it. It's hard when you're looking at hair.
Wesley, you are
It was
not
so
on,
distracting.
Oh,
The hair
God.
was important.
You guys, how did
You
you
guys-
get into such a hairy situation?
You guys must have really bonded that one night. You know, you guys like not there like checking over each other's hair.
Gently brushing it out of each other's eyes.
Like, Alex has got the nicest hair. The thing about being a half-orc is it's so hard to manage. He's just all soft and blonde and long. It's beautiful.
Does anybody have access to Lyra's thing? Who wants to control it?
What?
Do not have.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have access.
All right. Well, I'm about to give somebody. Who is it?
Alex.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Okay. You have access, I think. Let me make sure you can see it too. Yeah, it's in All Players Journal, so you have
Okay.
access to her sheet now. I'm gonna roll
Give
her
her
initiative for you though.
Okay.
Okay,
There
so
it is.
she's on the ball. The rest of you guys are fucking around, but she's on the ball.
No, she's on the cat.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you guys do still have surprise, even if you roll like shit.
I want to take myself and go here, and then here, and attack the guy in the bush.
Okay, so Wesley started, so let's give it to him to roll first.
Okay.
And then we'll go in order from there. So Wesley, you're first this round. Shoot. He does have half cover, but you can see him for sure.
And if he's
Alright.
sharp, you've got sharpshooter.
Yeah, I put down my mic for a second.
Yeah.
So
he
I am
ignores
shooting.
cover.
Yes, you're shooting
I've
the
got
bugbear like you
sharp
mentioned.
shooter. Yeah, and I'm going to use a grit.
Okay,
Ooh, nice.
I have
so
2
that
attacks.
means it has like plus
Oh
to
wait,
hit as
what
well
level
as
are we?
advantage.
Level 4?
You
I
only
don't
got
have
one.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
I was thinking about my dagger stuff. All right, with advantage, 22.
Wonderful use. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure you
The
smacked it.
Devil's right hand. Nice.
Nice.
Fantastic name for a gun.
For
You.
a tiefling's gun.
Yeah, you hit him.
Oh, I would hope so. Otherwise, we need to cheese it.
Yeah, you do hit him. You get it seems to like pierce through his armor, his leather armor, or its hide armor, and it just goes straight into his chest, and he yells out, "Ugh!"
Boom! And bonus action, I'll go over here with my free hand, see if I can feel a pulse.
Okay, you take the rest of your turn to see if you can feel a pulse here, and you cannot.
Hey, Jim.
What?
He's dead, Jim.
Alrighty then.
Okay, now he's gonna kill me for that one.
Oh man. Okay. Gilbert, or who's next? Thrust.
I am just going to charge, so I can do.
So I want to give you a little bit more information to act on before you do this. Okay.
Yep.
You also hear some more sounds from up on the cliff, other than these. So you're able to pinpoint that these two are here where they are.
Mhm.
You don't have line of sight on them, but you know they're there. You know they're right there where they are, right?
Okay.
I hope goblins
There's
sound
also-
like blop.
It fucking doesn't. Calm down. There's also others over on this side that you can hear,
All right.
but you don't know where they are exactly. Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna charge in.
Okay. So this is a cliff, though.
Yeah. So what do I need to make to get up there? So I'm gonna dash.
It's a 15-foot cliff, and it's sheer facing, so you can climb up it.
Okay.
So DC of 1.
So if I want to,
DC, we'll see.
all right. Well, okay. So I'll move here, which was so that's 40 feet.
40 feet.
And then I'll try to climb up it.
And you're dashing, correct?
Yeah.
What's your speed? 30 or 35?
30. Okay. So athletics, you said?
Yes. It's athletics to go up and acrobatics to go down.
15.
You do make it up to the top, and as soon as you get up the cliff, that you're completely out of movement.
Okay. So here.
Yeah.
Can I see anything extra? Like, are there a whole bunch of guys
Yeah.
up here now
So
that I can see?
as soon as you get up there, like you've taken these guys a little by surprise, and they are.
Oh shit!
You can also get line of sight.
You're like, hello.
You have line of sight on these. And that's all you can see from right there.
Okay. Bonus action. I am going to inspire. I would have inspired Alex before I came here. And then, let's go get him, Alex! And I just charge over and like give you bardic inspiration.
I'll try.
That's my goal.
All right. So, Alex.
Okay. So let's see. Okay. While in about this range, let's see. Need to check one more person. Okay. I'm going to cast Bless for Lyra, Thrust, and Wesley.
Okay.
Ooh.
Can you link the spell for me? Thank you.
Some spectral red ribbons just kind of wrap around their weapons and help them aim a bit, as well as dodge.
Hashtag bless.
Hashtag blood.
Okay, and I used 20.
Well, that's kind of cool. That's like having an inspiration on there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's nice. And I can't do anything else right now.
Okay.
So that will be the end of that.
Okay.
Have blessed.
So that makes it Gilbert's turn.
All right, I'm going to go over to here and then get that out of my way, and move to here and hit that guy with my lance.
Okay. So you charge into the brush, and Poochie bounds over this fern, like dense vegetation, and your lance slams into this guy. And let's see if it glances or something like that. Roll me your attack.
All right.
No, we're role playing, and he said he did it, DM.
15.
So you jump in, and your lance comes down, and this guy uses his shield and slams it out of the way. Poochie jumps over him and lands behind him.
I don't have that much movement.
That's fine. Just go for it.
So we're around here or like
Yeah.
up here?
Yeah.
Yeah to what? You said yeah twice.
Sorry. There.
Okay.
And he's turns around and gives you like this death stare, and it's at this point that you realize that there are others in these bushes.
Ooh, shit.
You see these guys.
I mean, Gilbert wouldn't have enjoyed himself if it was just one anyway.
So,
Does Lyra get a go as well?
she does. Yeah, she was supposed to go first, but I forgot. I didn't move. I didn't sort the turn order properly. Wesley, we already went. Lyra.
Okay,
It's up to you.
that's 30 feet. But it's an athletics check to actually climb it.
Correct.
Okay.
She would have like 5 feet at the end if she climbed that.
That is fine. Let's see if she can climb it.
She gets about halfway up and then slips and slides down, scrapes her knee.
Such elven grace.
She's going to curse a little bit to herself in Elvish and decide to, listening to thrusts, oh shit, and a little bit of noise over here, try for a blind shot around this spot.
Holy shit. Okay.
Just shoot that arrow almost straight up. Hopefully have it land on it.
Okay. Oh my god. It hits him straight in the fucking shoulder.
Nice.
You hear this terrible scream in some language that you don't know. And it's like...
Arrows rain from above.
By the sound of it, I don't know if he's coming or going.
Takes a massive amount of damage.
Hey, Thrust, did that arrow hit?
Yeah.
He's taken completely by surprise and falls prone.
All Thrust
That's
sees
the end of that.
is a Skyrain arrow and the guy falling down like.
That was great. And now, goblins get to roll initiatives.
Nah, they don't have to. We can keep going.
Same team. What if he didn't remember to do that?
We're just attacking them, they never get a go. Man,
The
this is
goblins
really-
all get nat 20s, nat 20 initiatives naturally.
So, you are correct. I do need to roll initiative from.
But do you?
I do,
But
unfortunately.
do you?
Yes.
I have a couple more inflections I could try.
You can try them.
Do you?
I believe so.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself a drink.
Okay.
Accused.
Don't drink the goblin juice.
Man, they're all rolling better than us. Or
Me
at
and
least
Thrust are at least consistent.
Okay. That is, oh man.
I mean, one person slower than me and Thrust, specifically the one who got hit on the falling there. He's just too shocked. It's like, where the fuck did that come from? Am I fighting God now?
Now we're good. So
I have been smoked.
this wolf.
He's been shafted.
Oh, right. I need to keep track of her arrows. That's a thing.
Arrow shaft.
Please do keep track of her arrows. Let's see.
Alright, I'm back.
So this wolf is going to make an acrobatics check with advantage here.
Can't do that. That's not allowed.
I just did.
He had
So
the background of circus animal. He gets advantage.
it jumps. It jumps up onto the onto this cart and bites, like lunges at you, Wesley. Like it knows you're there and it knows where to get to you, and so it jumps onto the crates that are on the cart, and then it jumps at you and gives you a bite and lands over here. 17.
Well, shit. My tookus.
And I need you to make a strength check.
Ooh.
Why is it gonna rip off my hands?
It says if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 11 strength check or be knocked prone. Yeah, not a problem. You throw it off of you and rip some of your arm away, but otherwise you seem to be pretty unscathed. Immediately afterwards, you see another wolf appear from out of line of sight where all of you can see, and it comes around the corner.
Attacks Wesley again.
Gets to there, but it's out of a movement. It is Lyra's go.
Okay. She can try to climb again. She's gonna do great. I believe in her.
Oh man,
Oh, nice.
Belief.
she gets up no problem, and she's got what's her movement?
30.
So she's out of movement at the top.
That works. And she's gonna shoot this guy again who's got an arrow sticking out of his shoulder.
Okay, she has clear line of sight.
Actually, wait.
Oh, he's actually
Did
on the
you say
ground.
he fell
He's on the
prone?
ground. Yeah, he's
Okay,
prone.
no. Not gonna shoot that one.
Okay.
Instead,
That's my
gonna
fault for not
shoot
marking him.
this one.
Okay, it has partial cover from the shrub, but you think you can shoot through it.
Got it.
22.
Lyra is a master archer.
Yeah,
long
she-
Should
bow.
have done her hunter's
Uh,
mark. Oh well. Do it
Let me
next
double check here, but I'm pretty sure she just smacks him right in the face. Yes, she does.
time. 6 damage, and then the hunter's mark because I forgot.
Yeah.
Do that damage next time.
Okay. You hit him. You're hitting this thing. Oh, sorry, you're hitting the scout.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
Yep, this one.
Yep, that's a scout.
He's a fun guy.
Did he not roll initiative? I thought I rolled initiative. But it didn't.
Yeah, I
come
thought you rolled it for everybody.
up. All right,
Well, there were a lot of goblins.
They
So
rolled a
next.
19 on the
Oh,
first
they rolled a
one,
19 initially.
and then a 20
Yeah, well,
on the
they're-
second one.
They're
Yeah.
gonna go next anyways.
Yeah.
That's weird that it didn't take.
Yeah.
Whatever. So you hit him. It definitely like you slammed directly into its arm with the
The acolytes aren't on the order either.
what happened? Why did this happen?
And the goblins are supposed to be 9. I think you had the goblins token selected when you clicked on the. So the goblin's supposed to be 9, and then the acolytes are supposed to be 7.
Thank you.
Sorrow.
Let me just do this, and then it's supposed to be 7.
Mhm.
Now we're gonna sort it again. There we go. So,
That's all Lyra's doing.
that's correct. Wolf Lyra. So Lyra hits the scout for
6.
what was the
6
on it?
damage.
Wonderful. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was fixing the stupid token. It doesn't have the correct. There it is. For some reason, this one never got its HP or AC set up. Okay. You hit this one.
Yep.
6 damage. And did you Hunter's Mark it as well?
Yep. Hunter's
Okay.
marked it after.
Alright. Now you're out of stuff to do, and the scouts go. The scout stands up, pulls the arrow out of its arm, uses the very same arrow that it thrust.
Thrust, no.
How do you feel about that thrust?
It depends if it hits me or not.
Okay.
That blood has so many diseases.
Yeah, if you get hit, you might get fever.
Both miss.
7 and all right. So they shoot over you, and Wesley hears arrows whiz right over his head, and they stick into the cart. One of them is covered in blood, and this other one makes an attack at Lyra. 2 attacks. 11 and
I
17.
think the second one hits. Yep.
Okay.
Second hit.
10 damage.
Oh, nice.
Ouchie, ouchie. That's max damage.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump off audio for a second so I can switch to my phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
There's
Got it.
Sounds good to me.
They seem to be pointing at different people and looking at each other and communicating in Goblin, but you can't tell what they're saying.
Knew I should have studied Goblin.
Why is it none of our enemies ever speak halfling?
I mean, one of them might.
So the bugbear rushes 1, 2, over, and these two both lay into Gilbert, who is battling them by himself.
He's got
The first one is
Poochie.
going to be this. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so.
Poochie's with me. I have Poochie.
The
So they're both bugbears.
Yeah, they're bugbears. They're real strong and big looking, and they've got shields and hide armor, as well as morning stars, and javelins on their back. So it takes a swing at you.
Yeah, not a great spot to be.
Wow. Swing from one, swing from the next.
First one misses. Second one hits.
All right. So these bugbears have an attribute called Brute. It says a melee weapon deals 1 extra die of its damage when the bugbear hits with it. So I'm gonna do the damage. I don't know if it's gonna roll it correctly or
I
not.
think it does. Yeah,
You think
2d8.
it does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
2.
should.
Perfect. So that's the damage.
Okay. 9.
You
Yes.
rolled pretty low there.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's a so it glances off of your shield and hits you in the face. An indirect blow. They yell and scream and like try to intimidate you, but you know that they're measly bugbears compared to your stature. The goblins from around the corner, around the boulder corner, appear and
Whoa.
so now you can see. I believe I'd better double check there. Let's see. 30 feet. Okay. 1,
Ooh.
2, 3. Okay.
Maybe we all should have discussed strategy.
They run around the corner and they're like, "Rah!" Like they think they're getting the jump on someone, but they didn't realize that you guys are attacking them. They're not attacking you.
They're
This
pretty
is not
decent.
how things usually go.
They're like, what?
Exactly like that.
Disappointed
Gilbert,
that their expert
sorry.
strategy did work.
Whoops. Sorry.
Alrighty.
Ignore that.
Thought we used to have a selection up here like advantage, normal, and disadvantage, but okay. I am going to attack the one. Who hit me?
South Oh,
Alex?
excuse me. That would be east.
East. Excuse me. Okay, I will go ahead and go for the one to my east.
Okay.
This is at disadvantage since they're so close.
Okay.
I know that misses.
It actually does. It uses its shield to deflect your shit again.
Alright, here's I'm gonna go ahead and use my action surge to try it again.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, no such luck.
And that's yeah, that'll be it for now.
Okay. This mage of some sort steps out of the bushes, looks up on the cliff, and can see Thrust, Alex, and Lyra. Alex is partially obscured. And decides it's time to do some magic stuff.
Magic missile.
Actually, no.
I was thinking fog would be really nasty up there.
Nah, grease. Thrust falls off the
Oh,
cliff.
just slide down. Makes it impossible to climb back up. That would be brutal. Stop giving him ideas, guys.
What? Getting hit with magic missile, knocking you off the cliff? Yeah,
No.
that would be
No,
brutal.
grease.
Casting
Grease would be
grease,
best.
so I couldn't climb back up.
Yeah, that would be smart, but I don't think he's within range. Nope. Just out of range. Okay. So he's going to use Magic Missile. He doesn't see Wesley because Wesley's so close to the cart, but he does see the other three of you, and so one missile is going to each. Cast at first level.
So one at
Did it work?
each. So
Oh, I've got to roll it 3 times.
no. That's it. If you scroll over
Just-
it did it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So who gets the first, who gets the second, and who gets the third? Because they're all different damage.
Oh, wait, so do I have to do it 3 times?
No. If you
Well,
scroll over the
no.
10, the first roll was a 2, so the first person takes 3 damage, the second
Oh,
person
fuck.
takes 2 damage, and the third person takes 5 damage. So is it just like Lyra, Alex, Thrust?
So it's 7, 4, and 5, is that what you said?
No, 3, 2, and 5.
How are you doing math like that?
Well,
it's 2 plus
it's
1,
always-
1 plus 1, 4 plus 1.
Oh, plus 1, okay.
Yeah,
got it.
not plus 3.
That is so complicated. Okay. So you... it's going to be in the order from right to left. Thrust, Alex, Lyra.
So I take 3.
Okay. Lyra takes 5. They don't like her.
No, she got unlucky.
And you have to make a concentration save as well, Alex, for your bless.
Ouch.
Yep, Bless isn't gonna help her make that one. So that Hunter's Mark is gonzo,
Okay,
Oh, was that for her?
and I need to make
that's for her.
Oh.
make one myself.
Okay.
I'm okay.
The bless is the important one.
Hashtag Bless.
Hashtag bless.
And I took
2 damage.
2. Alex is missing a single hair.
Yeah.
It was that one distracting one.
Yeah.
No, that was on Thrust.
Oh,
Wesley, you're in a compromised position.
yeah, I noticed. I just ate a cookie. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I had to go get
Cookie
vodka
bread.
and cookies.
Cookies are important.
Gotta have cookies.
Okay, so that's a wolf. Those are bugbears.
Yep.
That seems to be a goblin wizard.
Yep.
That seems to be a hobgoblin.
Yep.
So these are just normal goblins.
Yeah. They're like the ground troops. The lackeys.
Well, shit. How easy would it be to climb? Would I be able to climb up these onto the rock and jump?
Mm. I would say getting onto the cart and the crates that are next to you are easy. Getting onto the boulder would be a little harder, and getting even farther still onto the cliff. Well, it might be the same. So if you can get onto the boulder, it would be a jump over to the cliff, and it would be probably pretty easy. The boulder's pretty tall; it's about the same size.
I'll try to clamber up the boulder.
Okay. Yeah, you get up on the crates for sure, and then when you try to go jump over to the boulder, you know how cats sometimes jump off of things and then they like completely fail and flop. It's like that. You try to jump and you end up between the cart and the boulder, so you end up. I'm just gonna put you. You end up there.
Oh shit!
Shoot one of them, Wesley!
I pull out my dagger in my offhand, and I go, "Aah!" and I shoot him.
Okay.
With advantage, I'm using a grit.
Okay.
I didn't need it, but
You hit. Which one are you shooting? This one?
I'm shooting this one because he looks super weak.
Okay.
I mean, he looks like he's just barely hanging on. Like he's got 1 hit point, so he's.
Shoot him in the face.
What
Oh my
the
God.
hell happened?
What are you doing?
Whoa! How many?
Wesley, I don't
Wesley,
understand.
is this a machine gun? What's going on,
Wesley,
man?
make it stop.
Wesley,
Stop
what's
clicking
going
it.
on?
I'm reloading. I hit it once. I swear.
This is
I
like
know.
30 times. Does he get to choose how much attack he's doing here? I mean,
If you scroll up, you can't
What?
even see the first one that he did.
Yeah.
Wesley made a fucking
Wow.
Gatling gun.
okay.
We're gonna have to redo it.
I clicked the button authoritatively, but not like
Yeah.
world-endingly.
I can just see you like staying all defiant, like die, and you hit it, and you broke the key, and the key keeps pressing, so you keep firing.
I broke reality with my shot.
Okay, well, because I can't see the first one, why don't you just, and then just roll damage on that.
Oh, I like the crit better.
I don't.
Whoa!
What the hell? God damn it, Wesley.
That has to be roll 20.
It's definitely a macro, dude. What did you do?
It's nuts. Roll 20. Here, let me. Yeah, I can't even click on it.
I don't know what's.
Yeah, maybe. Well, the first one that he rolled was 9 damage.
All right, 9 damage it is.
Oh no, sorry. The first one was 5 damage. Sorry.
That's terrible.
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Ugh. That's just
I
the
see what you're
worst.
Yep.
That is the
Right.
worst.
5 damage. It takes the shot in the shoulder and where is it?
It dies.
It does not die. But it does definitely look very wounded. It is holding a scimitar in its right hand, and in its left hand, it's not holding anything. But you can tell its arm is partially disabled.
Which one did you shoot?
That guy that's on the purple arrow.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
I've never seen that happen before.
I don't know what happened, but don't do it again.
That's like a Darwin's grab bag of fun. Let's see now what damage do I want to choose for you?
That's like McCree's ult.
Is that your go, Wesley?
Yeah.
Okay.
Feels bad, bro.
From where I am, I can't see Wesley, correct? He's like on
Yeah,
the-
he's now below the boulder.
You hear me screaming.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
If he's like raised his hand, you probably would be able to see his hand if he raised it. But like, that's
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I need. You can spare. Oh, he only needs to be able to hear me.
oh, okay, perfect.
You choose a bonus action every turn to choose one creature other than you within 60 feet who can hear you. So I'm like, hold on, Wesley, we'll be over there shortly. And I give you Bardic Inspiration with my bonus action. And then with my action, I'm gonna need these 3 to make Constitution saves, I believe.
Sweet.
Oh, nice.
I think it's Constitution. Sorry. Yeah, 3 Constitution with a DC of 13.
Fail. Pass.
Nice. I lift my my sword up in the sky and just like a big booming noise, like I just yell out of my thing, and then like down from the sky a big giant thunder shatters them.
Boom!
And they take 12 damage if they failed, or half if they saved. So these 2 goblins take.
Watch as these goblins immediately crumple to the ground and just don't move.
Sweet.
I mean, he's looking okay. Really wanted to stab this dude because he was prone, but there's nothing.
And this guy takes half. That's correct.
Correct.
So this wizard, who appears to be some sort of like shaman-looking like woman in like rags, like is taken aback by this sudden sound. She sort of recognizes that it's magic and takes a wall up to her hearing. She basically can't hear shit right now.
Cool. And with my movement, I just walk in between the 2 of these guys.
You wanna mess with me?
Like as a free action, I yell to everyone, "We should keep one alive for questioning!" And then I get ready to stab one of them, but I can't because it's not my turn. And then it's Alex's goal.
Okay,
Alex now needs to climb.
try not to die.
No, do
No
not
problem.
die. Death bad.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
climb.
get right up, no problem. It takes you less movement than it probably would if somebody else. You have 10 feet of movement left,
Alrighty.
and those rocks are difficult terrain.
Oh, they're dolphins.
Thrust managed to finish these 2 off with
Nope.
his thunder.
No, I was attacking these guys up
No,
here.
no, yeah,
I was helping
north of
mostly.
the cart.
Ah. Okay. Move next to this guy and maybe hit him.
Try to hit. Swing. Oh
Nope.
man, I don't know if that hits.
You have Bardic Inspiration.
Alright.
D6.
A.
18?
Okay, that definitely.
I'm
hits.
super inspired.
Yeah, shit worked! It's my first one that's been useful.
Nice. The wolves are coming.
I can hear them. Okay, you deal 7 damage. You slice him straight across, like the top of his shoulder down to his chest, and put a nasty nick in his collarbone. It's pretty disgusting.
And I guess bonus action, try to knock him on his butt.
Okay.
Dang it.
This guy
I don't think he's falling on his butt.
Yeah,
Nope.
no.
did this guy here next to me. He's the one who cast magic missile, right?
Nope.
No, it was this
Oh,
guy.
I never went with him actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did he get a go? or-
Totally forgot. I'll go
That's-
next.
I'm
Oh,
done,
no, it's
so
done.
that guy can go.
Okay.
Here, this is
He's
when
super hurt.
Thrust gets fucked up.
Destination fucked. Population you. Get wrecked.
So he, this terrible, wart-covered witch looks at you and reaches her hand out, and at the end of her, like as she reaches her hand out, just this like spray comes out of her hand, and apparently you need to make a con.
Alright, with
Oh.
bless... Nah, don't need it. I just
Nope.
breathe it in deeply and then spit it in the ground. Takes
And-
more than that to mesh with thrust.
Yeah, that's all that happens. So like nothing happens.
Mhm.
You resist the poison.
Except
She
your breath is
take-
now awful.
She's taken aback and runs away provoking an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah. I would like to hit her with my rapier. Is a 17 a hit?
Yep.
Okay. So, let me just see something. Sorry. Whenever... and if a weapon attack that you make as a part of this action hits a creature, you can use a blade flourish. Would you say I can use my blade flourish ability on reactions or only on like action? Whenever you take
I
the
don't-
attack action on your yeah, I can't do it. Sorry.
Okay.
In that case, I'll just stab her. 11.
You
Nice.
pierced directly through her entire body and her gut. She died.
Super dead.
Can I make that a non-lethal? If I want, like just
You
knock
could
her
have
out.
if you had mentioned it.
Okay, I'll remember to do it next time.
Sound good.
Didn't think I was gonna kill her with one hit. Jeez.
Yeah, no, she just crumples to the ground and dies.
Well, it is a
She had
cancer.
already taken damage from something else.
True.
I'm not sure what that thing was, but her health bar was down, so I'm trusting myself. At this point, Mr. Hobgoblin gets up, looks at you, and swings his mighty
Ball?
ball. Longsword.
Bless you.
What am I doing? I should have been using sharpshooter. I'm dumb.
16.
Aha! That is a miss because I have 17 armor now.
He misses you and looks upset with himself for it. Just after that, another combatant rounds the corner of so many layers.
It's an
Rounds
owl bear.
The corner here, and this is the point at which you see him. And
Should have been an owl bear.
That armor is already paid for itself.
and runs up to you, says something in Goblin. He's giving you this look of like, everyone around me is incompetent. And
He's about to crit.
yeah, probably.
Does he look the same? His background looks a little different to this hobgoblin.
He looks bigger, more distinct, and he's wearing different armor.
Okay.
He's got a heart on his cheek.
No. He comes over to you, and he's also wielding a greatsword. The other one has a
Oh.
shield. And he does 6 and 16.
Looks like a bitch.
I move out of the first one and then like sort of use my rapier to deflect it away from me with the second one. And then I just smile at him. Oh.
Oh man, he looks pissed at you. Okay, he's wearing half plate, by the way.
Aw, man, I didn't even have to buy half plate. I could have just killed this dude. Alright, well, it has saved me 2
I
hits.
hear that. I was like, half play, yeah.
Alright,
He's a
so
bit bigger than you.
I don't care. Then we can take one and make 2 sets for me. A really
but
nice
that-
set and an
no.
everyday set.
Thrust, is your half plate magic?
it is not.
Well, then that won't work. Is it magic now?
Nope. Still not magic.
Is it magic yet?
Nope.
Come on, man!
There I am. There's so many.
I mean,
things.
we could collect it and just sell it for scrap.
Or I could use the metal.
No.
We could sell it. It's like worth 700 gold or something.
I like how the best loot I've found in the whole campaign is just an iron rod.
Yeah.
So this wolf takes a bite at you, Wesley, for 7. I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one comes over, takes a bite at you for 5, totally misses, slams its face into the
Don't
rock.
wolves get pack tactics?
Oh shit, you're right.
They do, yeah.
Damn, you guys know my creatures better than I do. So he actually doesn't slam his face into the rock like an idiot. He bites the shit out of you. For
Oh,
10
Animal handling
damage.
check.
Max damage. Holy
Animal handling check?
Attack him! The goblins! Attack the goblins!
I'm your friend. I'm your friend.
You love the animal handling rolls, man.
I don't know that that's something you can use right now.
No.
No.
That's
He is
DM's
eating
that is-
you.
That is the DM's call. That's a DM's call.
I am making that call. Roll me a DC 11 strength saving throw. You are fine. You throw this wolf off too. He takes another chunk out of your arm for 10 damage.
Oh, 10 damage?
Max damage again.
That's rough.
Yeah. You've taken 20 damage from wolves.
Wesley's really tasty.
I mean, I smell like
Lyra.
sulfur. I don't know why they keep eating me.
As to the 2 goblins nearby.
It is Lyra's turn.
Okay. Lyra's gonna bonus action to shoot an arrow at this one. Maybe finish him off. And roll a d4. So 18.
Yeah, she hits him. More damage?
I don't know why I did that again.
Okay.
11 points.
11 damage. He gets hit right directly in the head.
Lyra's the boss.
And crumbles to the ground. Just like he gets hit in the head, and you hear like a clunk sound, and then he falls over in the direction the arrow hit him.
Just staring at the little bead of blood dripping out.
Oh yeah,
That was a nice arrow.
that was a good arrow.
That's all Lyra's doing. She's fine way back there. She
Yeah,
likes it there.
she's doing a real good job. All right. These tokens are connected somehow. That's this lady never took damage. Their tokens are just fucked up.
We're gonna kill all these people, then someone's gonna collect the bodies and make a giant centipede demon goblin.
That'd be kind of cool.
All right. I don't know why these tokens are so messed up. So the this scout, which hasn't taken any damage yet, to my knowledge, decides that it's time for some payback and shoots at Lyra, and then turns and shoots at you, Alex, afterwards. So he steps
I
up to the
deserve it.
ledge and shoots. That one's at Lyra, misses completely.
Hard miss.
And he like snaps the string of his bow as he shoots.
Throw his other arrow.
Yeah, he's like going. He does it and then like doesn't even realize it, and then he like grabs the other arrow and goes, "Ah, shit, let's go." Drops his bow, and like he's going for a sword, but he can't quite get it out yet because he has a short sword.
It was a nice try, Gobbo.
Yeah. R.I.P. Gobbo. So this let's see. This bugbear is next to Gilbert, and he's looking real menacing. 16 and 11. Not even close.
I just look at them and you kind of laugh as I dodge them in my saddle.
Ha, fuck these guys. Okay. You you dodge them. They are just very dumb and swinging at you until they hit you. These gobos. This one decides to run away. He's been hit in the arm. And he goes and hides in these bushes. And he's doing that thing like where dogs do, where like if they think that since they can't see you, you can't see them.
Oh.
And this one comes up. He's a little braver than his friend. And these
Animal handling check.
I will own your panther.
11.
Miss, thank goodness.
Yeah.
This is looking bad, okay?
Yeah. Gilbert, your go.
As I look at both of them, as I'm dodging, I'm like, haha, I know your one weakness. I know what you did wrong. I take a 5-foot step over here and attack the wizard. Or the sorcerer person right here.
Oh, good call.
Nice.
Good call.
Nice. A+.
Look at us being all tactical and shit.
I don't know if they can understand me or not because I'm speaking common, but 'cause I know nothing about bugbears. All right, here we go. Come on, dice gods.
I'm pretty sure it's a hit. Let me see. That is indeed a hit.
All right, here we go. Lance time. 13, almost max damage.
Wow.
She explodes.
Nice work, man.
I look at them and I go, run now.
Oh man, give me an
Just-
intimidation.
Oh no, I think I missed it. Yeah. Okay.
Shit.
Oh man. Holy shit. They are very intimidated. They can't hit you, and then you jump over them and stab through their friend. They're definitely scared of you.
Fear the Gilbert. And you guys just hear a high bitch laugh in the bushes going,
You're not sure if it's a gobbo or not. Wesley, what are you going to do to get yourself out of this pickle?
I have questions.
Okay, what are the questions?
Can the wolves opportunity attack?
Yes.
If I threw a shitload, and I want to clarify, I mean an obscene shitload of ball bearings, but would they at least have disadvantage? I'm talking about thousands of ball bearings.
Ball bearings do a thing, and when you throw them, they do that thing, and they don't do other things.
So even if I threw 2,500 ball bearings, it wouldn't do.
Creature moving across the covered area must succeed on a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
That is exactly what it would do.
Also, you drop those as an action, so you could just take a disengage action.
yeah, you could just disengage and none would be able to hit you.
You've got
Okay,
Bardic
yeah.
Inspiration as well if you need it for climbing things as well.
Yeah, I would like to disengage and try to clamber up the boulder using the barrels and such.
Okay.
You got this.
Oh, I will do the roll before I move myself.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Probably going to use inspiration on it. Let's see. I'll save it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You get right up on it, no problem. One quick step after another, you're on top of the boulder.
Okay, that is my movement and my action. I'm going to fall prone.
All
Okay.
right, Wesley is king of the hill.
Yep.
Prone is
I
free
display
action.
out. And I look at my pistol and I get ready to wreck shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I just imagine Wesley taking up like a laying down sniper position at the ones below him.
That's what I'm hearing.
Frickin' camper.
Thrust.
Hey, that's how you shoot a sniper rifle, all right? Not camping. That's how you play.
You look a
Gilbert's
bitch up
over
there.
there just knifing people like a tool.
Take skill, man.
You're just going around the corners and swinging a knife. It's not skill, bro.
You're looking a bit beat up there, Wesley. And I cast Healing Word on Wesley for 5 hit points.
Da, 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 da.
I like that.
Oh, sure. Heal the camper.
And then I'm
It's
going
a legitimate strategy.
I'm going to attack at the one that's already been injured. The lesser of the two. 17.
I know you're tanking in the bushes, but you're hiding in a bush, Gilbert.
Ooh, I actually
Who's
did.
camping now?
With Bless, it's 21.
That hits, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to stab him. And I do 6, and I'm going to use my Orcus Fury damage,
Okay.
which is 7, and then I'm also going to use my my flurry, my defensive flourish. So total, 1 really. Total, he takes 14 points of damage.
You cut him in half.
And then I look to his friend, who's next to him, like, you're next, and I just point my sword at him. And I have 18 AC instead of stupid AC. That's my go.
Okay. You slice, like, you pierce him, and it, like, ruins his armor. He had, like, this nice armor on, just ruins the armor.
Mhm.
And you stab directly through.
Nice.
Alex.
Okay. I mean, thrust is looking okay. Thrust is nice, but I'll walk him. Okay, then not expecting much, but can try to hit.
Okay.
Nope.
Oof.
No.
Haven't been lucky with your
But-
longsword.
Maybe I can knock him prone.
Oh, it's his turn next anyway.
Yeah.
At least he gets knocked on his butt for a second.
Okay.
I'll
He
take
gets
the win.
knocked down.
Knock him
Then
on
he
the
gets up
boat.
again. He doesn't.
He might be
appreciate your
annoyed at
bullshit.
me instead of thrust. That's it.
He looks at you and decides you're next. He does this, like, he, like, flexes his muscles and screams out something in Goblin, and brings his like, charges his sword up and brings it down on you.
Wow, you're pretty noisy.
Oh,
20
Hits.
that's a good one.
only 4 damage.
Oh, man.
He rolled 2 1s. Does he
Wow.
get his other thing as well?
His other thing as well.
He has
Martial
Martial.
advantage?
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of personal.
Yeah. Exactly.
Alex kind of gets stabbed in the shoulder and doesn't seem to be paying too much attention to it. He's just telling the bugbear he's loud.
Okay, so you get hit for 9 damage with martial advantage, and
All
then
right.
you also
He rolled 3 1s
Oh.
and all of that.
yeah.
I don't know if paladins get the sleep spell, but you should let him get the sleep spell, DM.
That would be cool.
To cast on himself.
yeah.
I'm done fighting. Cast sleep.
Okay.
I learned this spell catnap.
And then the other attack. Damn it. So small. The other attack goes to throw.
That's a hit.
6, which is a very small.
He rolled 2 1s and then 2 2s.
Yeah, not very good.
These guys can do
he's
so much damage, yeah.
yeah, he's playing with you. The wolves are very upset about the state of affairs, and not being very smart. They attempt to jump up onto the rock and get you.
Well, shit.
Oh, the second one.
Oh shit!
This one like jumps onto these and then like falls off the side of the rock and takes a little bit of damage.
Okay, well I'm prone.
It's gonna get
So
advantage.
the one that jumps up here has disadvantage.
This one gets up here and he's basically like, I'm putting him here, but he's basically on top of you, and he bites the shit out of you.
Those wolves got
11.
one taste of Wesley, and they're like, I need more.
Okay, I would like to do a barrel roll.
Maybe on your turn.
Well, I mean, he misses, so I just
Yeah,
roll
he
over.
misses. Oh yeah, okay. You roll out of the way and he snaps at you. He's basically on top of you. You can feel his drool and his breath as he snarls at you. Lyra, what are you gonna do about it?
Let's see. How far away is Wesley from Lyra?
65. 60.
I need to. I don't remember the range increment on the longbow.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's
I
like
think
150. 150, 600 or something stupid like that. Longbows are ridiculous.
She's going
Yeah,
to
they're awesome.
bonus action Hunter's Mark this wolf on the rock with Wesley
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and try to shoot him.
All right. Hunter's mark. Yeah. Hit.
Liar is a pro.
I imagine this is just gonna plus another d6, right?
She rolled a 1, man. We're rolling so low on our damage.
Wow.
At least she hits.
Yeah.
Yes.
The let me make a save here. The wolf stays on the rock, but is very seriously injured and gives like a yip and a yell. The
He is-
scout.
He's stiff in the second half of the fight.
The goblin scout hits you, or oh wait, no,
Tries
his
to hit.
that's right, his bowstring snapped. He goes over to Lyra and makes attacks. 15 and 7.
Okay, and her AC is 14, so the 15 hits.
Okay. 5 damage. He screams and yells and strikes wildly. He's clearly not as experienced with the sword as he is with the bow. The bugbears.
Nick growls.
The bugbears move to surround Gilbert, and
My intimidation did not work.
oh, that's right, you
I
intimidated.
intimidated them. I intimidated them very well after destroying their leader. Or
You did.
who I assume their leader.
Where is this? I guess.
I can see it now in their little byline. They are not intimidated by halflings, no matter what they do.
Yeah. They do not fear anything smaller than them.
They think
Um,
you look slightly less tasty.
Yeah, so they are pretty fucking intimidated, and they decide actually. So let me move them back to where they were here. They decide maybe there's something else they can go and hit over here, and it gets about that far before it has to stop. And this one gets about this.
Opportunita.
Yeah, so take your opportunity attacks.
Right.
Actually, no, they're using an action to disengage.
I was gonna
sorry.
say that. I was gonna say yeah.
No, they didn't move far enough to be
disengaging.
Yeah, no, they're disengaging from you. They've decided they're gonna go find
Well,
something else to hit.
I'm smart enough to let them do it, so I can go kill something a little bit easier.
Cool. One gobbo, who looks up at the rock and says, "I'm not climbing up there." Turns around, sees you, and sees if he can make it to you. Ta-da! He gets right up on your shit.
Ha
Not as intimidated as bugbears, apparently. If he had just seen you doing the things to the bugbears, he would certainly be intimidated. Because he is an idiot. This is the goblin, and he makes an attack that's a scimitar. It bounces off your armor without even a scratch. Gilbert, what are you going to do about this gobbo.
Take him out. Like last season chew toy.
Oh. Yeah. Yep. You smack him on the head with the lance for max damage.
Jeez.
He
Nice.
you hit him on the head and he just falls over. Like it's like a UFC fight when somebody gets punched in the head and they just like hit the ground. Yeah. You can tell you crushed his brain.
Quick question: How far is this wolf? I mean, how far is this ledge? If I run up here next turn, could I stab at him with my lance? If I was like right here.
It's 15 feet in the air, so no.
Well, I'm on Poochie, and he's a medium creature.
Okay, then yeah, you'll barely just be able to get him.
Okay. I'm just like, I'm coming, Wesley.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, nope. I'll wait. All right, so I'm done.
Okay. That's out. Wesley, what are you gonna do? You are prone, and there's a wolf on top of you.
Well, I'll stand up.
Okay.
And the wolf gives you a kiss.
Do I have disadvantage to shoot the wolf?
It's a melee range attack, so yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you shoot anybody, you have disadvantage because someone's within 5 feet of you.
Shove attack.
Okay.
Pushing this wolf off my rock.
Okay.
Would that be... I'm assuming that would be
That's
athletics.
athletics.
Yeah. That's
Contested. I'll go ahead and use my inspiration.
okay.
Is that a D4 or
D6.
D6?
D6.
19.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. You shove him off the rock. He falls onto Gilbert.
Any chance for me to dodge it with
Yeah,
People's-
give me a reflex save.
do you want Poochie's reflex save or mine?
Yours.
Would it just fall into the tip of your lance?
That's what I'm curious about.
Maybe.
Dexterity?
Yeah. Well, it's a reflex save, whatever the dex save is.
Dex saving throw? Okay.
Ooh.
Nope.
Yeah, it lands on top of you, and you fall off of Poochie as it dismounts you, and Poochie also falls to the ground. It dies though.
It dies? Oh, okay.
It dies.
Poochie, no! As a free action, I get up and just look at Poochie like, you okay? Okay, Poochie?
Counts as Pooch's kill.
Yes. First Poochie kill.
All right. Anything else, Wesley?
No, that's it.
Okay. Thrust.
I'm going to... I think Lyra's looking pretty hurt, maybe? I know she's taking some damage.
Yeah, she's looking a bit hurt.
Alright, I yell over to Lyra, "We'll be over there shortly!" And healing word her for 6 hit points.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And then I'm going to stab this guy in the face. Hopefully.
Okay.
23.
Yep. Definitely.
I rolled a 1,
do
so
some
6
stabbing.
damage.
Still pretty okay.
So like I stab him under the arm where the armor is weakest and just like grin at him with my tooth, my big tusks, and that's how
yeah.
let's go.
Okay.
I was supposed to say that was non-lethal. I need to remember
Okay.
before I attack, non-lethal.
I'm gonna assume the rest of your damage to this guy is non-lethal.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be awesome.
How's he looking?
Oh,
Is he looking okay?
I,
He looks fine.
I think that's the first
Okay.
attack he's taken.
That is the first hit he's taken.
Yeah.
And it was like minor.
I need it. I need to see a spell. Okay, cool. As my action, I'm going to do Sacred Weapon. For my next turn, my weapon just begins to shed bright white light, which is really dim light, but the sword itself looks bright white.
Yep.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to put Sanctuary on thrust.
Okay.
That's an interesting spell. I like that spell.
Nice. Yeah, I love Sanctuary. Such a good spell.
So, the ribbons that have kind of been flowing around his weapon to help guide it, the bright red just kind of intensifies and it starts almost dancing around the rest of his body. Just help ward off attacks. It's very tantalizing. The goblin doesn't want to hurt. It doesn't want to cut the ribbons.
Oh.
That's it.
Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, creature is a new target or lose the attack. Okay.
Basically, he's more inclined to hit me.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of more inclined to hit you.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Yeah.
He swings, misses you, and his sword sticks into the ground. He has to use the rest of his turn to get it out, losing his second attack.
He's just very distracted by all the shiny things.
Yeah, he is. This wolf hears a commotion around here. What? What
She
was that?
said no.
A character
Okay.
on our favorite television show died.
This wolf attacks Poochie.
No. Okay, this is the first. Let me bring up Poochie's thing so I know what his armor class is.
Okay,
Poochie.
they're gonna have a dog fight.
All right. Go ahead and go.
Dude.
Roll the attack.
11.
You should get Sentinel,
Misses.
because if anything attacks Poochie, you just attack them.
Wow.
You know,
Um,
I am kind of on the side about getting that because eventually I get a class ability that's just like Sentinel.
Oh,
And I'm just like, if I get it now, then that ability later on just becomes no
yeah,
point.
pointless.
I mean,
Mhm.
Sentinel people also can't really run away from you. You just hit them with an opportunity attack and their movement drops to 0.
Interesting. Well, anyways, yeah, it goes to like bite at Poochie, but Poochie is so much bigger than it, and it just, he staves it off. Lyra.
okay. Poochie just goes, woof, woof, and the subtitles goes, you son of a bitch.
Pretty much.
While disadvantage sucks, she's just going to go ahead and move her hunter's mark to the one next to her, and still try to shoot him with a bow because her dagger's garbage.
Okay.
17.
Let me double check, but I believe that's a hit. Yeah, definitely a hit.
Lyra gives no fucks.
Okay. 11 damage.
Lyra gives no fucks.
Yeah, Lyra does so much damage.
14 total.
total.
Jesus.
Wow. He's hurting real bad. Pretty much limping. Like you get him right in the thigh, and his leg is like immobilized now.
His
It's
poor
his turn.
thigh.
He makes a sad attempt at taking a swing at you. But I want to emphasize that it's a real sad attempt. He just knows he can't run anymore.
Yep, it's just real sad.
6.
Those are 2 sad attempts.
Yeah, he takes some real sad attempts at trying to hit you. Can't at all, and waits
he wanna limp
to
away?
die. He realizes at this point, I am dead. This is it. This is the end. And he just stands there. The bugbears are feeling real useless, and they come out of the bushes.
Crikey!
Yeah. And this one stands here. This one comes down and it's like, I can get to there. And they look around and they're like, "There's nothing else to kill," and they look a little disappointed. Gobbo continues to run away.
Oh, I was gonna kill him. I can still kill him.
Yeah, you can still kill him.
Well, looking a little annoyed at the dead wolf right beside me, I stand up, dust myself off, then make sure to grab my lance. I hop back into my saddle and attack the panther. I mean the wolf.
Okay.
And just in case you're curious, because I'm a cavalier, it only costs me 5 feet of movement to get up and out of my saddle.
Wonderful.
All right. Lance time, and unfortunately at disadvantage since he's so close.
Mm-hmm. Ow!
Ooh, I'll take
Holy
that. I'll
fuck.
take that disadvantage all day.
Yeah, damage.
Ooh, only 6.
Yeah, that wolf. The wolf lets out a terrible cry, like when you step on a dog's paw. You feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
Wesley.
I tried to kill a whole wolf's family a while back. I just don't care.
I shoot the gobbo that's running away.
You
So
use
13 enough?
You can also have bless. You can add a plus
D4.
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will do so.
Yep, it hits.
Bless, man. Such a good spell.
All right, let's
Nice.
see if this
Beautiful.
goes
Really
crazy.
good spell.
It didn't go crazy, but it
Uh,
only did 1 damage plus 4.
At least it hit.
Yeah, he dies.
Oh, nice.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Got your grit back.
I get a grit back.
Nice.
Thrust the stroke.
Looking around, I am going to healing word myself for... No, I'm going to healing word Alex for 4
I'm
points.
okay. I'm okay.
Well, you get 4 more hit points. And then I am going to stab him again in the face. Oh yeah! 17?
Oh, well,
Oh, plus 4.
17. Yeah, but you do have.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, I just stabby stab, just 8. I sort of like grab his armor and like shiv him in the side again. I'm like, all your friends are dying. You're next.
Oh no.
Nice.
And obviously non-lethal.
Yep.
All the way.
All the way. Okay. Alex.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can hit. I'm hoping I can. 17.
Hit.
Nice.
Alrighty.
What?
And
Womp.
Ah,
just divine smite on that to make myself feel better.
Shouldn't it be plus 3 because it's a plus 1 weapon? You rolled a 1, so it should be 3 damage?
It only adds it to the attack roll, not the damage.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But that's an extra 14 for smite.
Okay.
So 17 total. And it is non-lethal.
Alrighty. He suddenly doesn't look so hot. He looks around, realizes this is useless, looks down at the bugbears and realizes it's useless. And he disengages.
Alright.
It is taco
And
time, friend.
do have bonus action, so like usual, try to hit him in the face.
Oh, with your...
Yep. Nope.
Oh,
Don't even roll for him.
You fall
Oh,
over.
oh.
You fall over.
Dang it.
what were you trying to do?
Knock him prone.
Ah,
He disengages from you guys, and he's gonna get to off the map Basically, he's going to be here.
Can
Running.
he can dash and disengage in one turn?
Oh shit! You're right. Thank you. Yeah, he gets to there.
He's not getting away from me, buddy.
DM, the answer is yes. He is super.
No, he's not a
Super.
rogue. I think like a rogue because I played a rogue for so long that I think that like dash is a bonus action, but it's
Yeah.
not.
That's fair.
Wolf. The wolf runs away. Takes disengage, runs away. Lyra,
Okay.
you've got a stupid motherfucker who's ready to just die at this point.
Lyra's a smart girl and could see what's happening, then sees that this guy's given up, while this guy over here is probably maybe smart enough to know common. So she's gonna try to shoot that guy in the face.
You're gonna have major like line of sight issues with that.
You also know that you can't do non-lethal damage with a ranged weapon, right? It's
Can
always
you not?
lethal damage. Yeah, you can only do it with a melee.
In that case, she's not gonna do that. She's going to try to finish off Sad Goblin.
Saving throw, damn it.
Would I have gotten an attack of opportunity on that wolf?
No,
Disengaged.
disengaged.
Oh, disengaged? Ah, stupid thing.
Okay,
I wanted to hit it.
so that's an 18. Yeah, that hits.
Goodbye to the Sad Goblin.
Yeah, he accepts his fate and dies honorably.
For a gobbo.
Nothing good went his way. Like
Yeah. I mean, he got a couple of hits. in.
And then
Now,
move
Bugbear
her.
No, you don't
Move her
understand.
hunter's
His
mark
wife
over
asked
here.
for a divorce this morning.
Yeah.
It's been a really bad day.
Wait, which one of the wives?
The
The
ugly one.
hot one.
yeah, the pretty one.
She'll move the hunter's mark over to this guy, and that's it.
Okay. Okay, these bugbears see what's happening here, and even though they're not that smart, they're smart enough to know when to run away. Okay,
They would have dash as well because they haven't disengaged.
thank you. Someone's looking out for me. Okay,
Gonna hunt those bitches down.
Gabo is dead. Gilbert, what are you gonna
Alright.
do?
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. That's not a good enough hit for me. Okay, I am going to go after the ones who fear me or after the panther. I mean the wolf. I keep calling it the panther because it looks dark to me.
Kind of looks like a panther.
Is it difficult terrain through here?
So it isn't right there.
How far away is it?
That's 35.
Yeah, so these two squares are not difficult terrain. Everything else is. Or like these four squares are not. Because it's like the edge of this bush. But
Oh,
everything
okay.
else is. That's
So
how I've been
it's-
doing it.
Okay, so I could go here and still hit him.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They both took regular speed through that little hole.
I'm taking Peachy on full speed and I'm yelling, "You should have ran faster to your mama!"
Okay.
Nice.
19 begin.
I-
All right.
I think that hits.
Can I take the 19 total? Can I please?
Yeah, it hits. No. You can take 9. You hit him right in the ass. And he screams, "Oh!" as he holds his bloody ass. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to use my bonus action to use my second wind to give me some healing.
Okay.
6.
Wonderful.
All right, and that's my turn.
Messed up. Wesley.
Need him alive.
That's why I only hit him in the butt.
Need this one alive?
No one no
Yep.
one dies from butt shots.
Do what you want. Like, if you want to shoot him. But
Oh, I was gonna go crazy.
Take out the panther.
yeah,
He's the
we're
ringleader.
we've been trying to keep him alive, but obviously Wesley wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
He's got to have cover from you.
I've got sharpshooter.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Grit. Hurt. And I'm doing a sharpshooter shot for
Okay.
advantage.
Okay. Hit. Yeah, he
That's
literally,
damage.
like his head explodes.
Well,
And add some surge to shoot a bugbear. Same way.
His head explodes completely. Like he doesn't have a head anymore. It's yeah. The amount of overkill. So that one's to the bugbear. The one you can see directly up ahead.
Yeah.
All right. 13 is not going to hit.
Well, that's my turn.
I'm just glad it wasn't a 1 because I didn't want to get shot in the butt.
30.
That would have happened. 100%.
God
Poochie
damn
would have
it.
taken a shot right in the ass. Thrust.
If I can run 60 feet, can I, like, what's the best way to get there?
You can descend with acrobatics. It's only 15 feet, so you could like sit on the ledge and then like jump down, and that wouldn't be too difficult. You could run down the rock and then down the things. That might be a little more difficult,
I'm
but
just
you'll
gonna
move faster.
I'm gonna run this way.
Okay, so it'll take like treat it as like 10 feet of movement, I guess, to descend. I don't know what the rule is, so I'm just gonna make something up.
Okay.
10 feet of movement, and you need to make an acrobatic check to do it.
Acrobatics. 11.
You get there, but it takes you 15 feet.
All right.
To get
So
there.
from here it's 20, so I can get to there.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
Go so I can make it around there to there. I go to here and I yell to Gilbert, "Keep one alive, Gilbert! Knock him out!" And then as a bonus action, there's not much I can do, so that is my turn.
Okay. Alex.
Alex is going to try and make a running jump over to Wesley on the rock.
Okay. That'll be acrobatics.
Wouldn't it just be athletics to have strong legs?
I guess so. It's fine. You're going laterally, so I don't really roll what you want. If you're going up or down, then there's a definite. But if you're just gonna go across, it's fine. You can roll.
Are you gonna go 80s cop on me? Police chief?
Yeah.
You're reckless and out of control! You're supposed to bring him in alive!
Give me a badge and a gun.
Alex jumps over to the rock and just does a superhero landing, but touches Wesley's shoulder and dumps 20 points of lay on hands into him.
That's how the superhero landing works. It's so hard on your knees. They're all paladins. They're healing themselves to like repair their knees on impact.
Yep.
So Wesley gets 20 hit points.
Holy shit.
Enjoy.
That's nice.
Lay on hands.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Yeah, I only needed 11, but I'll take it.
Habbo's
I don't
dead.
know how much you're missing. You
Wolf,
feel extra good.
Wolf's pretty much gone. Like, I don't think any of you can catch it. The only one who could catch it would be Gilbert, but he's still gonna have like a hard time. So, yeah, it runs out of view, and you can no longer see it. Lyra.
Okay. How far away is it exactly?
The wolf.
Yeah.
Your line of sight on it would be real bad. It would be. Let me see.
More than
So he got-
150.
Yeah, it would be more than 150 for sure. But
Okay.
what's the?
And
But it wouldn't be.
150 is it the minimum increment for a longbow. Then it can go up to 600.
Yeah, so you could take a shot at it. Disadvantage shot.
long bones are insane, but they're cool though.
And with sharpshooter, it's not disadvantage for 600.
She does
Normal
not
shot.
have that, I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but if she did have it, it would be crazy. Not that she fucking
She
needs
doesn't
it.
need
Dude, she doesn't need it. What the fuck? She always rolls well. This is stupid. She always rolls well.
But
Look at
doesn't
everything she's ever done.
You're the one who gave her a +1 longbow, buddy.
I know. What was I thinking? Yeah, it dies. It dies so hard. It's just, yeah. Yeah, it's dead. I can't even.
She's one of those archers that just pins a fly to the tree by its wing.
Yes, 100%. I can't see. It's dead.
She can actually, she'll move for once. And that's it.
Okay, Buggo.
Yeah. It's up to you if you want to move the bugbear in front of me, because I don't think there's any way he can outrun Poochie. Because I want to try to hit him till he gets knocked out.
Right. So he's gonna take an attack of opportunity and dash
And dash. Okay.
as far away as he can.
And I am going to try to do non-lethal damage this time.
Okay, go ahead. Give it a shot.
Come on.
Nope.
No can do.
Why
It
wouldn't
gets-
we
it
have
gets
advantage? That crit would have been so beautiful.
That would have been nice.
I mean, you
Gilbert,
can.
it's your turn.
My turn? Okay.
I mean, you can do the same thing, I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm going to dash and...
This is difficult terrain to go through the
So
bush.
this is him, right? The same guy I'm going after?
Yeah, just make sure you go like around or take difficult terrain to move through.
Alright.
Yeah, like that wouldn't be difficult terrain to get through there. Like, as long as you're on the edge, you're fine.
Okay.
Did that space thing work?
Yep.
I think so.
So I'm there. I can't attack him since it was my action to dash. But actually, I would have moved to here
Okay.
to have normal attack with my lance. But yeah.
Okay. So that's all you got, though.
Well, I dashed. I can't attack him, and I've already used my action surge to
Right.
to attack a second time earlier today.
All right, Wesley.
All right. Oh, am I muted?
Nope,
Nope.
we can't hear you.
Oh, well then you heard how delicious my tacos were. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, they sounded great.
They were. I am going to holster my empty pistol and dash. Yeah.
Whoa, dang. I like dash. Dash is a good thing.
You got to jump down off that rock, dude.
All right.
Give me acrobatics. Yeah, you're fine.
Ooh, I think you can.
Doesn't even stop you. Doesn't even stop you. Just make.
I do a back flip or a front flip off the rock and holster my pistol upside down.
Yeah, you do.
And this is a long shot, but in Infernal, I'll yell at the bugbear to stop.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Okay. And I will just end my turn picking cilantro out of my teeth.
Oh,
I'm just
Magic
gonna.
cilantro just appeared in your teeth.
I dash to here.
okay. That it?
That's it.
Alex.
Okay.
We're tightening
guess-
the noose.
Just try to get off the rock.
We need to stop him. We need somebody to make him sleep or grease or something.
I'm
I
trying
see
to get in
Wesley get
range.
I try to do something myself, except I just end up using my shield as a snowboard. Slide down the rock.
Okay.
My cousin Gimbal could have taken care of this.
Breath of the Wild, yo.
It only takes you 5 feet of movement to get down the rock.
Alright. So that's 25, then use a dash action. Intern.
Okay. Wolf's dead. Lyra.
Okay.
She can.
Have one next to Gilbert,
She can probably
and
see
she's
this.
just
one.
gonna aim for the one who's super.
The farther away one would be a lot harder to. I don't think she could see it because of the bushes here.
5. And
She can definitely see
can't
this one though.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to kill him.
Oh right. Here, let me. He would have like 3/4 cover. How's that sound? 'Cause you're higher
Alright.
than him.
She'll try to shoot that.
And I think you already have disadvantage anyways.
Ooh.
90 feet.
And
Is that? Oh, it's 150. Okay, so
nope,
13.
she'll finally miss.
13. Yeah, that's good.
It finally happened.
Wow, that's like the worst roll she's ever had. That's 8.
It was bound to happen someday.
What the fuck did I do?
That's the end of her thing.
The bugbear runs another 60 feet.
Okay, I'll try to hit it again with non-lethal damage.
Okay, go ahead.
Nope.
Nope. They run 60 feet in front of you, and the other one is 60 feet as well. So it is like another 30 feet ahead. So you've got bugbears at distances of 70 and 70 plus 30. So 100 feet in front of you, Gilbert.
Okay.
And they are running down the road, screaming.
So we're chasing them.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'll keep on chasing. I'll dash to him to where I'm within range of my lance.
Okay,
Don't
you're
you
gonna
still have
get
an
the
action
exact.
surge?
Or yeah, you'll
No.
get close enough.
I've already used my action surge earlier in the game.
All right, lance it up.
All right. Well, to dash it is my action.
Oh right. Yep. Okay, so you're close enough where he has to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yep.
He will always have to take an attack of opportunity.
Nice. All right, Wesley. They are. Once you get, see, if you move around the bush, you'll be able to see them again, and they'll be far out. But you'll be
Are
able
they,
to-
did they just run straight this way?
yeah, directly straight. Let's just.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and then another 15 foot towards them,
So he's 60.
and reload my gun.
Okay. Thrust.
And I'll yell at them in common, "Stop or we'll shoot!"
So
Oh man.
I'm gonna run to here, which means he's gonna be from there. He's 60, so from here he's 50 feet. I'm never gonna be able to catch him.
No.
50. I wish I had more range on some of my spells. Tasha's Hideous Laughter would be freaking awesome right now, but it's too far. Suggestion.
Yeah. Tasha's Hideous Laughter's nice.
Yeah, I need to be within 30 feet though, so there's nothing I
Oh,
can
30?
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking it was 60 feet.
I'm just gonna stop chasing and let Gilbert do it because none of us can catch them except for Gilbert. So Oh, you can just skip
Okay.
my turn from now on.
All right.
I'm telling you, Thresh, we gotta get you a big dog mount too. This way, I mean, you can get a riding towards all the enemies.
Well, I was tempted to go for the horses initially, but I was
Look.
like, nah, it's fine.
Gotta tell you something, man. Bitches love bitches.
That's my go, by the way.
Okay. Alex.
Okay. And he's not actually standing right there no more.
No, he is.
How far
70,
was he from right there?
He's 70 feet from that point, and I am
60
50 feet from that point.
He's 60 feet.
I thought Jim said he was 70.
Yeah, from your point.
Can I try to throw my shield really, really hard?
You absolutely can, and I will tell you what happens.
I'm gonna lose my shield, but this is the only thing I can try. So I'm just gonna.
Chuck
Nope.
it. Oh.
That's. Alex just sits down after that.
We should make frisbee shields just for this scenario.
Alex just sits down after that. He's done. He doesn't want to run no more.
Okay. Wolf dead. Lyra. Lyra can take a disadvantage shot.
Okay, she'll follow along on the cliff edge a bit more. You can do this, Lyra.
Yeah. Hit. She hitting the one ahead or behind?
The one further away,
Okay.
not the one Gilbert's trying to
Okay.
cripple.
Yeah, it takes 5 points of damage.
Nice.
That's all from her.
Okay. Bugbears run really far away, taking an attack of opportunity from Gimbal.
All
Gilbert,
right.
Buck.
Again, non-lethal.
Okay. Hit.
Come on, big damage.
9.
Yeah. And in common, I yell, "If you surrender, I'll stop hitting you!"
He thinks you're gonna catch him at this point, and he's really, really hurt, so he does have to stop.
Okay, so I'll stop, and on my turn, if y'all, since we're not dashing, I will actually like, you know.
The other one keeps going though.
That's fine. We just need one.
Okay.
So you know, I get off and I give like a command for Poochie to guard me. So he kind of looks at the at the bear I forgot what it is. What is it again?
Bugbear.
Bugbear.
A bugbear. He looks
A
at the bugbear
bugbear.
and starts growling. So I take some rope and I tie up the bugbear's hands really good, and I also tie up his feet some, but give him enough to where he can kind of shuffle walk. And then I get on my saddle and I lead him back towards the group, who I assume are still running at me, and will eventually meet somewhere in between.
Lyra and Wesley can still just shoot the other guy.
That's
Okay,
the plan.
Go ahead.
I'll go 60 feet closer. I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I've got 500-foot range on this thing. I'll burn my last grit and take a shot. 19.
Hit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it gets hit real hard, stumbles, doesn't fall, but stumbles.
I'm gonna kill it. Like, it can't run far enough away that I can't shoot.
What's your range?
100,
500 foot, I thought.
400 it says there. 100, 400.
Yeah.
Thrust, nothing.
And with sharpshooter,
No,
it's
just
just
kidding.
400.
Alex, nothing. Wolf, Lyra.
Okay. She will just continue on with Wesley.
Okay.
Plus. Nope.
15.
15 does not hit.
It's more to see how many bullets you waste, Wesley.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
you're burning an immense amount of money trying to kill this bugbear.
But it's a bugbear, and it's gonna hurt people if I don't kill them.
Yeah, and
That
Kill it, man.
we did get hired to deal with it.
Okay, it runs farther away. At this point, it's probably run 60, 60, 60, 60. 100, so was that 180? One more, 240.
And I've been going
30.
60. No, I've been going 30. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, you have many shots.
Out of grit, so just a normal shot with normal.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it dies.
Max damage.
You shoot its heart out.
Nice.
Would this be a good point to have a quick break?
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
Perfect.